Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at women share how their day went. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, the first story. So I've read more than a few times how frustrated males are that they don't get compliments. I have lately been making serious attempts at trying to address some of my counterpart gender's concerns on the internet. Yesterday I made the brave step, complimenting my male coworker. I was understandably nervous. What if he takes it the wrong way and thinks I'm demonstrating romantic interest? I am not interested. What if that misinterpretation results in a change in our working environment? Is this a bad idea? Should I be more careful? What kind of compliment can I give that would be effective but not off as flirtatious? I took a deep breath and as casually as I could approached his desk and said, "Hey, are you losing weight? You look good." Insert casual smile. He definitely had lost weight. It was enough to be clear, but not so much that it was super obvious. "What?" he replied. "Oh, that's right, he kind of has a hearing problem," and I probably half whispered it, not wanting everyone around us to hear. I took another deep breath and through a gritty smile repeated my statement more loudly than I was comfortable. He blinked a few times, processing. He then looked down at his desk and said sadly, "It's not being done voluntarily." I feel like complimenting on someone's weight is always not a good idea. Okay, she tried. He then opens up to me about how hard he has been struggling with depression and how he has lost motivation at home to even eat anything. Through his pained expression, he admitted, "The only thing I tried to eat yesterday was a bowl of Cheerios. I couldn't get through it. Then I was wide awake till almost 3 a.m. Now I can't tell if what I'm feeling is depression or just sleep deprivation and starvation." I just listened to him for half an hour as he talked about his therapy, his medication, and his struggles. I did my best to comfort and uplift him, reminding him that I always have thought very highly of him as a coworker and as a person. Today, when I walked in, he raised his fist in the air in celebration at my arrival. I asked him how he was going. "Better today, a lot better, thanks," he replied. It turned out a lot better. Oh my god, I feel like crying, I don't know why. Oh, but I'm just so thankful that she did end up, approaching him and just talking to him, even though the compliment didn't go too well, but she still listened to him. And I feel like that's what's important, if you're going through something like this, you just want someone to listen to you and you just want someone to know what you're going through. And I'm just so glad she did that. I'm just so glad that she stayed and listened to him. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure that made his day a lot better because look, the next day he was just happy that she came into work. And now they can be like great co-workers, great friends as well. Oh my god, that was actually a lot more wholesome, I feel like crying. But yeah, if you're gonna compliment someone, maybe don't compliment them on their weight if you don't know whether they're trying to lose it, or gain it. So yes, check on your friends, check on your coworkers. But then again, I feel like a lot of people don't like doing this because they don't like hearing I'm actually not going too well. And some people do. Some people like listening and some people like giving like a shoulder for someone to cry on. And that's great, That's great. Listening can do so much. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. Okay, the next story. After a long day at work, my boyfriend and I went to a chain restaurant to order takeout. There was a small group of 13-year-old girls in front of us in line. While we were waiting for our food, a drunk 20-something frat bro walked past towards the bathroom and on his way touched one of the girls on the thigh and said, "I think you dropped your pocket," and then winked as he walked away. I turned to my boyfriend and said, "It looks like we're not going anywhere for a while." I never left the girls out of my sight as the drunk guy walked past these girls 3 more times, trying to engage with them each time. Before they even got their food, I stopped them and told them to sit at the table next to us and that we wouldn't leave. Our takeout became an in-restaurant meal, not something I really wanted to do, especially during the pandemic. But there was no way I was letting those 13-year-old girls fend for themselves in front of a drunk 20-something. We've all been there before. We've all been the group of teen girls out together having a good time until suddenly you're scared. Until suddenly you're looking around for another woman's friendly face. I'm so thankful I was there today for these girls, but I am so sick of them needing me. Why do guys like this exist? I swear, there are so many monsters in this world. Ugh. It's so annoying, honestly. When you're just trying to have a good time and the one guy just ruins it all for you. What are you doing with your life? Alright, moving on to the next story. I live in a college town and graduated from the school myself 2 years ago. Yesterday, I was walking around with two of my guy friends who were my age near where a lot of college bars are. A girl who looked like she was on her way to a college part and her friend walked past us in two adorable outfits. The one was wearing a cute little pink skirt and a matching crop top. I couldn't pull it off at 24, but she looked great. About 6 blonde boys in a minivan. They had to be freshly 18 and freshmen at the school because they looked really young. Were stopped at a red light next to us and one of them yelled at the girl in the pink, "What are you wearing?" Her face dropped and she looked embarrassed and sad, so I turned around and yelled, "She can wear whatever she wants," to which he responded, "She's dressed like a..." What's it to them, honestly? What is it to you guys? Oh my god. I don't get this kind of behavior. Like, why would you care what she's wearing? At this point, my blood was boiling, and having experienced the same harassment myself at that age at the same college, this hit home. Their light finally turned green and they drove past us. But as a final insult, the kid took the lid off his cup of soda and launched it at me, covering me and my clothes in sticky Coca-Cola. That made me so angry. I wanted to key their car or hit one of them in the face, but I knew no matter what I did, they'll be able to frame me as the bad guy or call me a hysterical woman, so I did nothing instead and let the anger turn to sadness. That girl picked out that outfit and tried it on that day knowing she looked good in it and was excited to show it off, and that stupid jerk managed to ruin her mood and mine in a matter of minutes. But more than the mood, he took our safety as women. He knew neither of us could fight back. I'm so angry. Angry that it's still like that for young women on college campuses and everywhere. Angry that we still can't go out in whatever outfits we want without being demeaned and harassed. Angry that I couldn't stand up for her without being sexualized in a way that felt violent or scary. Angry those boys would never have to take responsibility for their words and their actions. How are we still doing this? How is the next generation of boys no better than the last? I'm so fed up. I'm so sad. I'm sad reading this too. It feels a lot better to have someone to stick up for you when you're being harassed, right? But they both did not deserve that, seriously. It's just so annoying to read because there's like nothing you could have done as well. Like, what do? You can't even do anything, right? They're just gonna like drive off. And even if you key the car, then you're the one that's gonna be in trouble, and even if you punch them, then you're the one that's gonna be in trouble for assaulting them. Alright, moving on. So today I got an email from the PR department. A few weeks ago, they announced a PR campaign highlighting student employees as a way to boost recruitment. I was on the call. I was aware of the campaign, but I wasn't going to push it on my staff if they weren't being compensated. Guess I don't have to worry about that because my district manager recommended me for the campaign. Now, this PR person wants to talk to me about high school and my plans for future education. I'm 37. Huh? Wait, they thought they were in high school? I should just start looking for a new job now. They thought they were in high school? How young do they look? Oh my god, I want to look like I'm in high school. Dude, if I was 37, I would be glad if I looked like I was that young, you know? I want to age backwards, duh. If I'm 40 and people think I'm 15, I wouldn't be that mad, honestly. So if I'm 50, they'll think I'm 20. Hell yeah. But I do understand that it's very annoying if this happens often to them, you know, or to people that have a baby face and they just always look young and everyone just thinks they're like a high school student. I get how that could be annoying. Yeah, I guess. But for me, I want to look young too. Like, I got told I looked old, okay? I was 18 and someone told me I looked old. Okay. I just can't forget that comment, you know? It's like, you know, someone gives you like an insult. Well, I don't even know if that was an insult. I think it was though, because he asked me for my age and I'm like 18 and he was like, whoa, you look old. I got a bit offended. No, okay, maybe I got like very offended because I'm still thinking about it right now. I think I'd rather have someone tell me I look young than look old. But I know it's the opposite for when you're like a teen. You want someone to think you look older, but I guess I already did look old. Oh wells. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.